I'd like to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and 84% of everybody who watches these videos is not subscribed. So if you do enjoy today's video or any of the ones you might have seen here in the past, please consider subscribing, and thank you so much for watching. What you just saw was an auto combo in the game Melty Blood type Lumina. I got that entire combo by just mashing the A button. And you might say, what's the point of that? It's kind of scrubby. Why is it in the game? And while I might agree with you on some aspects, I think it's a necessary evil for accessibility. And while older players might, shun that system or not like it too much or not use it, I think it can have its place, right? And I think Grand Blue Fantasy Versus kind of showed us that with the easy button, the easy input button, that sometimes those things can have its place within harder combos. Let me try and show you what I'm talking about. So let's say you've gotten past the point of mashing A to get your combos out like you've seen in the first clip, and you want to optimize your combos a little bit. You want to get more damage per hit. And I think this is where the auto combo system really shines, is when you're transitioning from a player who's mashing A into a player who's trying to put together combos, because it can help you with your conversions a lot better. And it becomes more of a tool rather than something that you rely on. So let me show you an example of what I mean. So if you notice there, I started with like a normal Melty Blood starter, right? 2A, 2A, 2A into a 2C to knock her off her feet. And then I did charge C. But after that charge C, the only button I pressed was C. And I got a decent amount of damage still, right? A lot more damage than if I just do AAA, or if I just do like CCC even, right? And this is what I really love about this game, is that the system for combos feels like it's in levels, or it has a structure to it, right? If you want to stay at the base level, you can mash A. If you want to move up a little bit, you can incorporate these auto combo systems into a longer combo to get a little bit more damage. And then from there, you can eliminate the auto combo completely if you'd like to cash out more damage. And I'd say I'm on that third level. Let me show you the combo that I learned last night that I've been using ever since. And if you notice, that's off the same starter as the previous combo, making it not so hard to add this on, right? Because you already are familiar with this starter, right? And then you just add everything else onto it. And we cashed that one out for about, let's see, 2,616 damage. That is significantly more than mashing A, and a little bit more than incorporating the auto combo like we did in the previous step. And then from here we start to toe the line between practicality and optimization. Some of the most optimal stuff is going to be very hard to do. And what I mean by practicality is if you can do it every single time. This combo I can do almost every single time without fail, right? The only thing that drops sometimes is that charge C at the top at the very end. However, there is something more optimal that will give me significantly more damage, but it requires me to do an instant air dash into C. And it is very tight timing. I have to do it off of this button here. Let me try and show you what that is. That's it right there. So essentially after that, you saw that I did the C. I did the instant air dash C, and then I did quarter circle back, did her little ring in the air. And then after that, you have to do another dash into some more attacks that will give you, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 3.5 to 4,000 damage. It is a ridiculous amount of damage, but it requires a ridiculous amount of execution. I actually learned that combo from School Bus on Twitter, and I'll go ahead and post that clip right here so you can see the entire thing in full. So while that is the most optimal combo that I've seen and that I could do, it's not practical for me because I can't do it every single time. And I usually will drop it on that jump C. So what I've been sticking to is still this one. And like I said, up here, sometimes that drops. And sometimes, I don't do the air throw. But I get more damage that way than if I try and do this one over and over again. And I drop that every time. I didn't even get the air dash that time. And that way I'm only getting like 1,000 damage when I can get almost a guaranteed 2,600. But eventually I hope to move up to that higher level combo, which is not practical for me personally right now, but can be through practicing. And that's what I really love about this system, right? It feels like it's in levels, and it feels like I'm always trying to level up to the next one, right? And maybe once I do hit that 4th level and I can do that super optimal combo and do the air dash, I'll find something else that's even harder, and I can keep going and getting better and doing more hard combos and feeling challenged by the game itself. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider subscribing, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.